last year our pink out shirt sold 300 times, $3,000 of revenue for what amounted to being 11% of our annual revenue last year. And that was just for 1 week for one football theme. So my question is, with there being 9 weeks in the football season, why didn't we do this for the other 8 weeks of the year? So what if we replicated the success of our pink out shirt for all the other football student section themes each week of the year? And this doesn't include the sectionals. Wow, but if we did that, go from $27,000 last year to $51,000 in revenue next year. And this doesn't even include any additional revenues and sales we could get from other promotions, other things we might do. This is just from doing what we did for 1 week and extrapolating it to each week of the football season, which I know we can do if we give the effort and if we perform to what I know we can do. So as you can see there, our revenue by each year, $9,000 year one, year two, again last year, $27,000, and year three, I truly do believe we can get to $51,000. Like I said, it's a big number, but if we went from 9 to 27, I think we can definitely get from 27 to 51 if we give the effort, if we do what we did for the pink out shirt for each week of the football year. And so again, how do we do this? Well, you can just look at this table. It's pretty simple. Each week you go up $3,000. We sold 300 of the pink out shirts, again for the $3,000 in revenue at $10 a shirt. But there's only, that's only about 25% of the student population. So even if we sold to just students, that's not a huge chunk. I really think we, looking at the numbers, we probably could have sold more pink out shirts if we really, really, really buckled down and tried. Not that we didn't, but if we do what we're hoping to do for each theme here, if we did that for the pink out shirt again, I think we'd probably end up selling more. But for the sake of looking at this table and for the sake of projecting, let's just do the 3,000. So again, Blackout, Jersey, Country, USA. Looking at all the football themes for the student section for each week, again, just 300 shirts, $10 a shirt. That's a huge chunk of money. That's $3,000 per week. As you can see, by the end of the 9-week season, those are 8 additional non-pink out themes. $24,000. That, again, like I mentioned, that's a huge chunk of money, and it really doubles our revenue from the year before. And so I'll go through department by department on how we can really buckle down, give the extra effort, and really solidify getting these additional revenues for our company. We'll start by talking about the social media team. I think Mariah, Zach, and Mason, and myself included for some chunk of it, I think you guys do a great job, great job. Looking at this, these stats here, this quote here, social media has a 100% higher lead to close rate than outbound marketing. 66% of marketers that spend at least 6 hours on social media per week have gotten more leads. And I think the most important thing is 70% of business-to-consumer marketers have gotten their customers through Facebook. And Instagram earns roughly $4 billion in mobile ad revenue per year. Like I mentioned, I think we do a great job with social media. The pink out shirt, again, going back to this picture here of Blake, Mason, and Drew. Once we had the model for this, we tweeted out the picture. It was seen by more people who lived in the town of Pendleton. That was huge. Our social media really helps drive the sales of that shirt, and I really feel that if we replicate that or something similar to that, like a tweet like that or things of that nature, we can really replicate our goal of doing the pink out shirt each and every week. But as I mentioned, I think the most important stat of this kind of cluster of numbers here is 70% of business-to-consumer marketers have gotten their customers through Facebook. Like I mentioned, the tweet there, I think we do a great job on Twitter, but Facebook and Instagram, I think we really could step it up. Again, overall, I think our social media is good. You guys do a great job, but through Facebook, we really could sell to the market of non-students, people who are alumni, parents of students especially. After all, they're likely the ones to be buying these shirts for their students, maybe even buy one for themselves. So I feel like if we really market on Facebook, that could really help us out too. And with Instagram, again, just kind of looking at the picture, we tweeted out a picture. Instagram, of course, is for pictures. So if we had this on Instagram, I feel like it could also do very well. So the next department I want to look at, again, probably the most important thing, honestly, is the design team. So this is Lily, this is Brett. The design is important because obviously people aren't going to want to buy a shirt that they don't like and that they think is ugly. But people really loved this pink out shirt design. Of course, taking the Money Rig is Ready to Fight on the shirt there from our fight song. maybe even doing some qualitative marketing, some qualitative research, doing some focus groups, just going around asking students what they want in a potential theme shirt for each week, comparing designs, what do you want from here, what do you want here. I know for the Mighty Ravens Ready to Fight shirt, for the pink out shirt, we kind of just talked about it amongst ourselves. Of course, we kind of fit into that market being the students, but there's more than just us here at the school. So really, diving in, finding out what our customers want. Obviously they're the ones buying it. So if they don't like it, they're not going to buy it. And it's not going to go very well. So honestly, I think that's probably the most important aspect of the shirt is, of course, the design. Because it's a lot easier to market on social media if, of course, our shirt looks good. So probably the biggest ask I have of kind of doubling up our effort and really going white knuckle on this is our website. It didn't really have any problems with the pink out shirt last year for that 1 week, and also for Black Friday, our website was able to handle it. But again, I keep asking myself, what if we do this each week? Will it be able to hold up? Personally, I think it will, but we don't know that for sure until we do it, until we put forth this effort. And so, a lot of the time we just kind of sit back and wait for the problems to happen on the website. So our website technician team, you can see there, WTT, Corbin and Patrick. I'm talking specifically to you guys. This includes doing regular maintenance checks. I like to liken this to proactive customer service, solving the problem before it happens. This way we don't have to deal with problems that arise from the website. So making sure that everything is tip-top shape, everything is smooth, and then we can go from there. I'm a big baseball fan. You guys are big baseball fans. I kind of like to liken this to a baseball analogy of when a pitcher is on the mound, you don't want to pull him after he's given up the runs because the runs have already been allowed. You want to pull him before he gives up the runs, so that way, there's no runs allowed. We want to solve the problems of the website before they arise. And so all of us here, with the pink out shirt, as we know, we donated all those profits to charity. This quote here from Investopedia: over half of U.S. consumers factor values into their purchase choices. I feel like, honestly, that's a huge reason why we sold so many shirts of the pink out shirts last year, is because we donated all of our profits to charity. So what we're really doing here is building brand PR for our company, saying, oh, Raven Staple, I like them, they donate to charity. And also giving them extra incentive to buy our shirts. The Susan G. Komen Foundation, we donated over $1,000 to help women with breast cancer and to help find a cure. That's a huge deal. It's a huge deal for us. And then I have here a picture of the Wounded Warrior Project logo. A USA theme is coming up. I feel like that's an easy marriage to make, to donate to the Wounded Warrior Project or a similar veterans charity or an organization like that. So the more effort we put in, the more, simply the more people we help, the more money we donate to breast cancer research and cancer research in general, the more veterans we help, and et cetera, with the various charities that we donate all of our profits to. So social media, if we really buckle down there, if our design is great, and if our website can handle all this, that's more money that we donate to charity, and the more people that we eventually help. But I know that we can do this. See, there, $51,000. That's what I really want as our revenue for the school year. That's a lot of money. But we went from 9 to 27, and so I guarantee you we can go from 27 to 51. As I say here on the slide, it will take all of us, but we've done it before. Now we need to do it again as long as we put forth the effort. Thanks.